Alright, so while I have everything apart, well, just the oil pan drop down, replacing the gasket, just to show you, on my 95 GT, always some maintenance to be done. So if you look right here, when I took the gasket out, and don't mind the split here, it was just pulling out, trying to pull it out all in one piece, and it got caught up because the rubber piece was still stuck in the U-shape part of the engine where it was sitting. So it was this rubber part of the gasket got stuck in there, got ripped off. But anyways, you can see right here this area and this area were my two problem areas, and that is why I was having oil. That's very slow oil leak, but it was dripping on the ground. So I figured, why not finally tackle the oil pan gasket? And if we take you under here, as you can see, the new one comes with these cool alignment pins, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So the gasket, that helps sit the gasket up in there on the surface that it's supposed to sit on, lines up all the holes pretty much actually. And that's actually super helpful, because otherwise it would be almost impossible, I think, to start this gasket without those little alignment points. They're just plastic. They have threads on the end that thread into the 2 holes closest on either side of the U on both sides. If I didn't have any, I'd probably just grab some bolts in my shop that match the thread pitch of the tapped holes in the bottom of the engine there, and I just cut the bolt heads off and do it that way. But thankfully, they thought ahead in the kit. It's a FelPro gasket, and we'll get that back in place. Keep in mind, I did drop the steering rack. I did not have to pick up the motor, loosen the engine mounts, and pick the motor up at all with a bridge or a gantry or anything like that. All I had to do on the 95 GT was just unbolt the steering rack, let it drop down, and that way I could drop the oil pan low enough to snake that gasket up above the oil pan and then down under the oil pickup tube, feed it all the way to the back. And finally, it was definitely a pain in the butt, but progress has been made. I'm getting ready to put all the bolts in and tighten it up.